What's up, guys? Welcome back. It's Maverick here today with another episode of Kaguya-sama Season 3. So, it is getting harder and harder to top the episodes up to this point, right? They've been wowing me time after time. When I think the series has already hit a high point for this season, they go even higher. Last episode, so good. So good. Especially as a big Hayasaka fan, even better, right? So, I don't really know what's coming up. You know, it's hard to really keep up the hype and keep up the energy and whatnot. But hey, they've been doing a great job so far. I've said this before, and yet they managed to top it each time. So let's just get into it and see what happens in this one. All right, let's begin in 3, 2, 1, play. Parent-teacher conference. Ooh. Okay. Actually, who is gonna come for Kaguya? Her father? You know, the one we've only seen, like, I don't know, like one scene of? See you and neat. Yeah, typically with these family businesses, you would still, you know, eventually get into the company. She can be like a public defendant. But that's literally so. Oh. Man, coming back to this opening right now, it just seems so it just seems so normal compared to everything that's happened up to this point. But yeah, I am really curious. Like, we've seen oh, actually, speaking of which, are we gonna see Hayasaka's parents? Hmm. I mean, we've obviously already met Shogane's parents, right? Honestly, the one that's intriguing me yeah, see? This dude. The one that's intriguing me the most is definitely Kaguya's. Like, who was gonna come for her? Right, and Fujiwara's, you know, we already saw her dad come, right? It's not that big a deal. You know, I can't help but get the feeling that eventually there's probably going to be some sort of family drama, especially on Kaguya's side. A conservatory, jeez, she's that good? Hmm. I wonder if that's sort of like a hint as to the future. Oh. Hmm. Okay. Ooh. Oh. Neither her. Ooh. Ooh. Aw, look at Hayasaka. Oh, so she's going to be the one. Aww. Aww. Oh man. To see that normally like calm and composed. Why is it gonna be like that? Oh, that gap! That gap! The hell? Huh? Oh yeah, they had a bout during the sports festival, right? No, but actually, what was that? What was that band back there? Is that where Hayasaka, or I should say, I got her tendencies from? Papakat. Oh my god, they actually use papakats. Oh yeah, this is also Hayasaka. Yeah, she definitely got her personality from her mom. Okay, I'm loving her already. Oh, okay, hello. Switch. Switch jobs. I don't think that's really possible though, for her. Oh, he's definitely gonna get into a great university. Oh, he's going overseas? Hmm. Uh-huh. That's gonna kind of put him at odds with Kaguya, right? Okay. Hmm. Oh? Is there currently only you two in the club? Oh, he wants to ask her out to the culture festival. Okay. It's actually just kind of cute. Hmm? Oh. Hayasaka. Yeah. You should have done something right then and there, girl. Doraemon reference. Quite the straightforward kind of advice. Don't tell me there's gonna be like... It's gonna be like the reverse situation. Oh, it's been a while since we've seen that, actually. Oh, come on. Come on, you already asked... You've already tried to ask her. Just say that you want to go there with. You have... Like, you could just say as, you know, for her duties. Take it. Just go. Alright, who's going to save them? It's gonna be... In the end, it's gonna be all of them going, is it? Oh, I know. uh... Oh, this is not gonna be helpful either. So is Fujiga gonna be the one that saves it? Do I kind of feel she's probably going to deal like the finishing blow or something? Yeah. But now you're gonna ask her while everybody's here? So how is it gonna? Oh, oh. Yeah, like find an excuse. Don't you guys love to do this? Again, in the end, it's gonna be like two others going, isn't it? Could have seen that coming a mile away. Really? Are we just gonna end with this? Wow, they really did end with this. That is such a tease. Ooh. Guitar Girl? Oh, there's a part 3? Aww. Here we go with another roundabout. Oh my god. Yeah. She views herself as his mom. What is your type though? I'm kind of curious. Oh, but actually, considering like her, yeah, she wants a Prince Charming, right? Yep. I feel like she's definitely the type of she's definitely the type of girl who would play reverse harem games. Or what are they? Otome games. Hmm. Isn't that Shirogane? Yeah. Yeah. I was like, yeah. There's definitely gonna be like a part four. So this is like a roast, basically. At least that's how she interprets it. Nothing. I think. Oh well. Well, that's true though. Really? He wins? Oh, and we're back to the normal. I mean, not that I hate this one, right? I actually quite like this ending here, the animation, the story, and whatnot. But anyways, that's it for this episode. See you guys after this. Well, guys, that was a rather peaceful ending to this episode, especially considering all the craziness that we've seen so far. But hey, there were some highlights here as well, and you guys know me, I'm a big Hayasaka fan. Although in this case, I should probably say I, because there were two Hayasakas that appeared in this episode, I and her mother now, and well, let's just say I am a fan of both. We definitely see where Hayasaka, where I got her personality from, directly from her mother, right? And oh, yeah, I love both of them, right? It's just I love that kind of personality so much. This certain type of archetype, character archetype. I remember back in season 1, the first time when Hayasaka Ai's character was introduced, I was like, okay, this is definitely going to be one of my favorite characters. I just love the sort of Haraguroi type of characters. I don't quite know how to translate that into English. It's just, you know, these the best way I can say it is perpetrator of chaos, right? Or agent of chaos, right? That's a term that I use a lot. And the type of chaos is different from what Fujiwara is, right? From what Chika is. She's kind of like just random. She is random chaos, right? But whereas for someone like Hayasaka, for someone like Ai and her mom, it's more a case of, oh, I'm just going to do some things in order to make things more complicated and cause a misunderstanding and get a laugh out of everything, right? But not overtly maliciously so, just enough to be kind of annoying and kind of pushing people's buttons, but not to the point where it gets to that there's any actual malice behind it, right? So I love that kind of character. I love it. And the gap moe from Hayasaka, I've always said, right, one of the things I love about her is how she can play these starkly different personalities, but that's putting on a show, right? She has her gal mode, she has her popular Hayasaka mode, she has her normal kind of calm demeanor or very how do you call it, just basically this kind of really reserved kind of character, right? And yet saying that she's mama's girl, she's there basically hoping her mom can pamper her, pulling on her clothes and whatnot. It's like looking at, I don't know, it's like she reverted back to like an elementary schooler or something like that, right? Or kindergartner. It's just so cute. And showing that in front of especially in front of Kaguya as well. I mean, obviously they're really close, right? They said that they're basically like sisters at this point. So yeah, it's oh my god, it's just too cute. It's just too cute. And the fact that even though they can be so cute, and yet like a few scenes later they instantly show their sort of scheming sort of personalities. I love it. I absolutely love it. And of course we are introduced to like a big, I would say this is a big reveal, right? In terms of Shirogane wanting to go overseas, so that puts a timeline on this entire series, and we know that we have to. But even honestly, even without that kind of timeline, right? The typical thing for these kinds of high school rom-coms is that we will, the main guy and main girl will get together before the end of high school. So I wouldn't really say it changes too much of the dynamic, but the fact that they're using this to push the story along and get one of them or both of them to start doing something, that's definitely a good thing, right? And I can, if you consider like all the other rom-coms that we've seen so far, the typical cliche endings or whatnot, I feel like it's either going to end in one of two ways, right? Either Shirogane is going to and Kaguya are going to get together by the end, and then Kaguya's going to be like, I'll wait for you, and they make their promise and whatnot, and then I don't know, I can already picture the manga, right? Like a time skip, and then Shirogane returns back, and then Kaguya's there waiting at the airport or something of that sort, like something cheesy like that. We could go that route, or it could be a situation where who knows, Kaguya just goes to the US with Shirogane. Nobody's stopping her, right? And indeed, I do feel like, even though people might say, but they're still her family, she has ties to her family. Look, I definitely feel that in order for those two to get together, the family issue is going to be something that needs to be resolved sooner or later, right? It's basically a ticking time bomb right there. They are going to have to solve this entire situation one way or another. We already saw some aspects of that conflict back back during the fireworks arc, if you will, and this is just if those two are going to start dating or confess their feelings to each other or whatnot, Kaguya's family, the Shinomiya family, is definitely something that they need to take care of. So with that obstacle out of the way, that's sort of like a prerequisite to them dating in the first place, right? And so with that out of the way, I don't really think it's too far-fetched to imagine that Kaguya would follow Shirogane all the way to America, to the US, in order to pursue higher education, right? Obviously, there could also be a case where Shirogane just abandons his goal of going to Stanford and whatnot, but I don't really think so. That would be kind of backwards in my feeling, because he's already made this kind of decision, right? He's already shown his conviction and determination, even with the fact that he wants to pursue a relationship with Kaguya, and he's fully prepared to also to also accept the possibility that even if they do date, they're gonna have to be separate in the future, right? So I just feel like it's the logical progression here, but who knows, right? I'm certain that Kaguya is still currently in ongoing right now, right? So we don't know how the ending is going to be, but those are just my initial thoughts on the situation. I feel like the logical progression would be towards that sort of an ending scene. But yeah, beyond that though, one other thing that I got definitely very puzzled by was what was that little band cameo there? Was that a reference to anything? I don't get what that was at all. I mean, I was preparing to hear something interesting, but no. Or actually, thinking about it, that's definitely gotta be a setup, right? That's definitely gotta be a setup, because there's way too many coincidences here. We got, in the opening, we had Fujiwara playing on guitar, transposing the scores. And then we also get that scene there, you know, basically hinting that there's going to be a band performance and whatnot. And then we also have Shirogane's, you know, his talk back there about, hey, it's every boy's dream to go up and play in a band during the cultural festival. I'm calling it right now. There's probably something to do with singing, with music or whatnot that's going to happen during the cultural festival, which I assume is in a few episodes or whatnot, and probably is going to be a multi-arc as well. Calling it right now. Alright, and beyond that, since we are talking about arcs, I guess the second part of this episode is in that, you know, Miyuki wants to confess, that kind of arc, right? I have a feeling that this is probably not the end of this, right? We're on part 3 right now, but we didn't really get a resolution to the entire situation. Whilst I definitely am disappointed that they weren't able to have like a sort of, I guess you wouldn't really call it a date, but at least just the two of them going somewhere to do something. Yeah, like I wouldn't even care if nothing at all like overtly romantic happened. I just, and you know, all kinds of situations pop up. I just want to see them trying to go out and go somewhere, and then we can see like what kind of stuff happens to the two of them whilst they are there, right? But I have this sneaking suspicion though, because I have this sneaking suspicion probably something is going to happen during the cultural festival, and it's going to have to involve these two, right? For one, you know, the band aspect, the music playing aspect that I was talking about earlier, and secondly, I feel like it would be a very, very easy and convenient excuse to be like, oh, we got to make our rounds, we got to patrol around, make sure nothing's happening, and then use that as an excuse for Shirogane and Kaguya to basically be together and you know, tour around the cultural festival, right? I feel like that's probably what they're aiming for, and that's going to be the conclusion of this particular Miyuki wants to confess arc. You know, that's what I think. That's what I think. I have no idea, but you know, we'll just have to see how it goes, right? And would we go directly into the cultural festival next episode? I don't know, but it seems like a logical progression as well. What was it, like they have 1 week left, question mark, or something of that sort? But anyways, you know, in all types of high school themed anime, manga, other, you know, light novels, whatnot, especially for rom-com oriented anime and manga and whatnot, cultural festivals are definitely super, super, super important. So yeah, probably fun times are coming. Anyways, that is it for this episode of Kaguya-sama. Thank you guys. I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.